Hi, welcome to this Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Let's make sure everything's plugged in. Welcome to this community. Oh yes, sound's working. Welcome to this community and this Tower Love reading. Okay, so getting a few different things. Once again, it's kind of an unusual energy, maybe not so for you, such as when other tarot readers, even myself, but I don't say I'm different, but a lot of tarot readers say they're different. You don't notice the difference, that they feel they're different. There's something with that as well. But yeah, you feel that what I'm saying is that the readings I'm getting is loads of different versions of characteristics people I'm connecting with. So bear with if one scenario comes up and it doesn't resonate with you, then another scenario might. So what I just said, everything I say is for a reason. So there's something about the bigger overall energy I'm getting is reconciliation. Good news for you, maybe. People put in a comment, I don't want my ex back, but you know, because you do, if you're your twin flame, you do want your person back. But there's nothing wrong with people say, you know, they're an ex for a reason. Now, I separated with David for many times, particularly when we first got together, and I separated for 4 years. Now, before you say anything, I was a soulmate. I was asleep, let's just say. I didn't know about the connection. I didn't care to know. I didn't, you know, I moved on with someone else. It wasn't like, fuck off, David, you can't, well, it was. We're twin flames and I can't deal with your bullshit. It was fuck off, David, you can't, see you later. And why I'm saying that, because I'm getting this energy of reconciliation. So I'm saying that as long as you're learning from it, people can make mistakes. You know, it's hard in this world. It's dark energy. There's loads of competition. There's television programming you one way, family one way. So there's nothing wrong. This saying of, you know, they're an ex for a reason, right? It depends. So twin flame is not in that category of they're an ex for a reason. The difference, like I said, this energy of like, you may think you're different than your person's third party, baby's mum, family, because you're spiritual. No, you're not. I don't feel I'm any different to any of you or mission people at all. I just think I'm following my contract, and my contract seems different to most, but I think that most ain't following their contract. Like my contract, there might be, you might feel, do you feel to build a community? Do you feel like making programs? You just simply don't do it. So I don't feel I'm different. I just follow what I get the downloads to do. So there's something about you feeling different. Yes, like I said, you resonate. Loads of people I talk to and I say, I can feel the energy of you feeling like me and you could be best buddies. And that's correct. If I went out with you, or some of you were like, fuck off, I don't want to even chat to you, Sophia. Some of you definitely really relate, and I can go out drinking with you all day long. I don't drink. But anyway, do you see what I mean? Chilling with you, well, not chilling, but you know, mates, let's just call it that way. But you just don't do it. So there's this feeling that you're different, but not doing the different, so you're the same as a third party. So it's come back around so you can learn to do the different. Now also I'm getting with third party, there's a jealous energy there. There's something about that. But what can you do? There's nothing you can do. Leave them to it, right? Whatever. But also there's something to do with learning about your person. So you, so generally they suffer from depression. So do you. But mainly your masculines, and misunderstanding them. Like I said, you might have blown out, called them outright a narcissist or something like that. And this is about, like I say, you're calling someone something and you're not really understanding it, what you're saying. So you might get the pulls coming back, reconciliation, judgment on you of what you're doing, not your person, right? It's always judgment on you. So I'm feeling that bit of sadness of how you done the past, your past behaviors maybe. Reflecting on that. Other tabloids just say he's a cunt, he's cheating, she's cheating, or blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'll even explain cheating to you, which I do explain. There's several variations why people cheat. Fact, right? You don't just wake up and cheat. You could be happy in unhappy in a relationship and staying there just for the kids, so you cheat. That's not right, but that's one reason. The main reason, which from my experience from counselling, particularly soulmates, is why men cheat. Well, there's two. First of all, the women stop having sex, like use it as a manipulation of sex and the children against the men, right? So that's like, why do that? You've got an issue. Like I separated with my ex-husband. He used the daughter against me. Why use that? That's what women do. Or I'm not having sex with you because you don't understand me. You know, you need that for a relationship. But the bigger issue, which you don't understand, the feminines, is that promiscuous actions happen from abuse, especially sexual abuse. Some are promiscuous and some don't like sex at all. Most kind of become promiscuous. So like I say, there's something here that is judgment on you. Judgment card is also reconciliation. So when this comes back up, because you've got the pull for your person, stop lying, right? That you stop judging on their third party, why they're keeping to a third party, because I've given you scenarios of why. That's why I'm here, to explain what other tarot readers place judgment on. He's a cheater, right? I'm like, I never cheated on anybody in my life. I kind of with my ex. I didn't sleep with someone, but I had a crafty kiss with my ex-husband, put it that way. And we were separated and I planned to get a divorce anyway. But anyway, I haven't really cheated on anyone, but I feel I wasn't promiscuous, but I was just sleeping with people just because. And that was because of my abuse. Right? So if someone listened to a tarot reader and they heard that I was just sleeping around, let's just say, they wouldn't go out with me. But that absolutely happened because my family tradition was like, whatever, right? Don't care about what you're doing, because they didn't bother about what we were doing. And because of my abuse as a child, what happened to me as a child. So, like I said, this is what this community does. Teaches you to stop placing judgment on people. Most of you wouldn't book me because you think I'm blatant. And I'm like, that's placing judgment on me. I'm just passionate about what I'm doing. You can't book me now anyway. I haven't taken off anyway. So let's get into it. So there's, like I said, there's different scenarios. I keep getting little scenarios. Normally I can pinpoint a specific. I'm getting different. Once again, they just remind me, sideline is someone jealous of what you have. It's interesting because they might think that you have your twin flame, but you don't think you have your twin flame. And that's classic twin flame situation here, 5D contract to a T. You think that your person just wants the third party, or just licking arse to the third party, or puppeteering to the third party. The third party thinks they want you. And why the contract is like that is because it's showing a reflection of life. How others always focus on external, and both are incorrect, right? Your person isn't there because of the third party wants you, but you both don't understand that. And that's what people do. They follow like, I'll do a career because my parents tell me to do it. And that's what this is. Always about following what you love. You love your person, just follow that. So this is about High Priestess. I can waffle off today. Okay, take that one. So I want to jump into the cards. There's a lot to say. Okay, jump straight in. Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, yeah. the Knight of Wands is, like I said, about the third party situation, the initial energy of cheating and all that. Like I said, being promiscuous and you not going back to them because other people, tarot readers, spiritual advisors, don't get with someone who's cheating. Like I said, you need to understand that situation to the T. Would you stay with someone who you was absolutely depressed, right, unhappy as fuck, just because you're married, right? And I know people that they can't afford to get a divorce. They can't afford to move out. So have a life, right? Have a life. And that's what this one element, I can't pinpoint it. Like I said, my readings these couple of days has been not specific to all of your scenario, because that's not just your scenario. It could be another reason. And this is what this is. You're not understanding with the Knight of, did I show you the cards? I think I did. The Knight of Wands to the Five of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups, right? You're not understanding what this promiscuous, this cheating, this player, why your person does it. Maybe they was brought up and they saw their dad just playing all the time and the mum just accepted it. So they just do it. You don't know. So you're keeping yourself left out in the cold. From a tradition, a belief system. Because Five of Pentacles is like you're staying away from your person, from your belief of they shouldn't be cheating, playing, blah, 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 blah. And they're staying, the other Five of Pentacles makes 10 of Pentacles, which is their half, your other half, let's call it, is staying there because of a belief tradition, just same as you. Like I said, the twin flame contract is fucking gangster. I love it, how it plays out that you need to learn that you're both following belief. You don't have to worry about them. Don't worry about them. But you have to learn you're following a tradition, a belief or something. And I always say on my channel, David isn't married. And if he was, that wouldn't bother me in the slightest, because I would never contact David and say, come and meet me. He would say, I'm meeting you. So I'm not breaking up. What is it, the words they use? A marriage breaker or something like that. I'm like, as I always say, Brad Pitt can knock on my door and do the willy dance naked and say, I want you, Sophia. Let's get married. And I'll go, oh, wow, that's really cool. You know, I like that. Thank you very much. But I've got Mr. David, thank you. See ya. Can't break up someone who's, you know, you can't make someone leave or go with someone who, if they're in love or want to be with someone else. You can't. So there isn't such a thing as someone else breaking up a marriage. Brad Pitt can send me loads of emails, stand outside my door and do it. I'll just be like, oh, this is well cool. Brad Pitt's really interested in me. But it wouldn't make me leave David. Do you see what I mean? And that's what this is. You need to understand why your person comes towards you or doesn't or goes back, and all this energy, this inconsistent, this casual. And if you do an image reading with someone in the community and counselling, then you'll understand it. And then you get your Ace of Cups. That's all I focus on. My main focus was knowing David. I wanted to be with David. I knew exes tell me they watch this channel and stuff like that. And I speak about David, and I don't know, it might offend them, and I don't mean to offend them, but I say it how it is. I knew David was the Ace of Cups, and I knew I wanted to be, and until that left or removed or whatever, fell out of love or whatever, then I was going to continue on that path. Regardless of third party, casual, inconsistent, whatever. This is what I focused on. That's what I focused on. Regardless of the belief system of he's over there with a third party, he's got kids with this woman, so, you know, who just blatantly just knocks out kids to keep him. And I would say that to her face, right? I ain't got a problem with talking to anybody about anything, right? And people may say, well, leave him to get on with his family because he's got kids over there, right? I'm like, nah, matey. He comes to me, right? I don't have a gun at David's head. Come and meet me, right? I don't manipulate him. I'm going to kill myself. I don't do anything like that. You know, I just say, you know, I miss your fine ass. When am I going to see you? He can say no. He can say yes, right? That's what I focused on. So like I said, there's a reconciliation coming back around, an Ace of Cups, and it's about, this is the masculine hand. People confuse it like, I want my masculine to show me love. This is about you standing in your masculine, about love. You not caring about what others feel, about being left out in the cold, whatever goes on over there. And I always say to people, well, on the channel, not always, but, you know, I'll say it again, I've said it before, is that I would far, far, far prefer to be in my position. Everyone can think he's over there, David, with the third party because he's got kids with a certain person over there, right? They can think that. Family, I don't know, but I'm just saying, I don't know if they're saying this, but I don't think they are, but his family could say, stay with this woman, you've got all these kids with her. Friends could be saying that to him. He probably feels like that himself. I better stay with them for the children, right? But I prefer to be in my position than to be that woman, knowing that David wants to be with me. I would hate, hate, hate to be with someone who wanted to be with someone else. I would release them. I don't care if I got kids. I would say, you must go. You need to be with me because you love me. That's this, right? So regardless of my situation, and it was worse for me because I knew I didn't want kids. Didn't want any more. And it's hard because David is the first person I really genuinely felt 100% I would be happy to have a kid with him. 100%. Others I'm like, well, I've got work and not sure and blah, blah, blah. David, 100%. But I enjoy more time chilling with him in that love zone, right? Children will interfere with that. So I knew it was more of a risk of why I'm saying that, of him going back to this third party, this going back to this other, because I wasn't challenging that third party of, okay, you got 3 kids, maybe I'll knock out 3 kids too to match that so he'll come to me. It was none of that. It was like, my focus is just, that's what my love. I just love chilling with David. Regardless, you know, if we go out, if we go cinema, you know, just being with David. I don't know what it is. That sounds so gooey. But my point is, so that stopped me from feeling left out in the cold. And it was a working process. Of course it was, right? Like I said, with the initial energy of in and out, stopping and starting, splitting up and separating. Because you have to learn to come out of this program. The trees in tarot is very relevant. There's another word. I'll say relevant. Because tree is to do with the tree of life connected with the Kabbalah. And tree is because a tree can't be knocked down. You have to cut that shit, right? Meaning you have to cut the tree. You have to cut out the belief system. That's why I say to people, you have to cut out friends and family. Not just, oh, I'll ignore the phone call, or I'll only see them on a Saturday, not every day. You have to cut the tree. And there's loads of trees connected with tarot, because you can't just knock it, you know, I'll just, you know, do that. You can't just do that, right? You have to, right, because the roots, there's roots. There's a program of thinking of how your person is, why they're like that. So you're like, I'm not, fuck off, I'm not having them back, they're a player, they're inconsistent, they're in and out, they're narcissistic, they're a cheater, such as other tarot readers and stuff like that. And it's like, find out why they're like that. Like I said, find out about depression, find out about cheating, find out about why people promiscuous, find out, right? Do they have a belief system? Are they traditional? Most of your person, you love them as a feminine because they have this traditional element of romance, this Ace of Cups, right? This now means the man, right? You feel that loving, gooey, soft, gentle, romantic side of them. That comes from tradition, right? Of opening the door, being there for a woman, making sure they're the man for the woman, right? You love that about your person. So stop bitching when they're like going back to the other place, because that's what their core essence is. It's like my son's dad done nothing. I'll say to him boldly, you didn't buy my son a dummy, you know, those things in the mouth. Nothing, right? Never there. Deludes himself that he's a great dad. I don't know, he's never there, right? But I never, anyway, my point is that your person wants to see the kids. My upbringing, all people that when they separate from their partner, which doesn't normally last long, they never see the dad. Your person wants to be there, wants to show up. Appreciate, this is that, have I got it in this deck of cards? I think I have. This is about you focusing too much on the negative and not on the positive. From a belief that you need to cut, right? Cut it out. Did I show you them the wrong way around? Anyway, collaborate. Collaborate. Three of Pentacles, bottom. Three of Pentacles, Chariot, Ace of Wands. Like I said, new beginning, two aces here. Like I said, I felt the initial energy of reconciliation. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Reconciliation, both in your arse, right? Three of Pentacles, Chariot, Ace of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is collaborate with someone who's wise. Hello. Wise. Spiritual teacher who teach you to tap into your inner child, to then show your children how to love themselves and go towards their passions also. Not to follow a belief system which television matrix, right, plugs you into the matrix of a belief system that keeps you left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Not that way. That's why it's not moving. Chariot. The Chariot is principle laws of cause and effects. Because your cause, right, is, I believe my person is over there with a third party not coming towards me. I believe he shouldn't be with that third party. I believe whatever, like I said, get to the facts, get to the roots of it. Could anyone, if you was with your twin flame, could anyone influence you to come away from them? So if you know that, then obviously for them to come away and risk losing something, right? Risk, it's a risk to come towards you of baby's mum finding out and stopping them to see the children, or risking family coming away from them. It's a risk. If they didn't love you or want to be with you, they wouldn't do it in the first place, right? Focus on more. That is transmutation of energy. Focusing on from a negative into transmuting it into a positive, something that you perceive to be negative into a positive. That's what it is, changing your mindset, which is energy, transmutation of energy, right? That's what it is. You're changing your energetic conscious being of feeling that this isn't working out. But you need to be taught how to do it by someone who understands it, wise, elder, who's gone through it. And like I said, makes you tap into your inner child, the Sun card. That's what I focus on when I'm with David, how he makes, childlike self. It don't mean you're childish, right? But it just means it taps into your feeling of how you were with a child, free. Oh, okay. This is the contract. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Oh, there it is again. This is Two of Cups then. You and your person following your loves. This is what this is about. Both choosing each other. Your person chooses you because when they come to see you, they choose you.
David, FaceTime video.
David, FaceTime video. Okay. Yeah, okay. Apologise for that. Let's get two more. Is that this one? The Moon. Nine of Pentacles. The moon. Confusion. Hidden secrets. But intuition. Right? That's what my moon card says. Right? So, like, this reading is about, you know, your confusion. Like I say, with the Knight of Wands, the first card. And you're thinking, you know, what's you being a secret, you being hidden. You can't really see things clearly. But this is about following your intuition. When it comes to, like I said, two of them, two love cups. They love you, you love them. That's it. That's what this is. When you're in the dark, follow your intuition. Nine of Pentacles. This is also about focusing on you being independent, doing what you want to do, focusing on building your own stability. Then you're not so much focused on your person, especially with the Three of Pentacles here as well. So there's loads of Pentacles. This is about you just focusing on you, building your own empire, shining like a star, doing your own work, your own mission, collaborating with the right people that's teaching you things that nurture you with your connection with yourself and with your person, and moving forward. When there's reconciliation, or you get back with your person, starting it different. That's what I feel with this. This is my card. Well, they're all my cards, but Twin Flames are superstars. Like I was just saying about the star card, being the stars, right? That's what this is. Twin Flames are superstars, star seeds, seeds from the stars. Alien light beings on this earth. Whether you have lack, victim mentality, or spoiled with riches, both need inner child healing to be your true self. And like I said, you need to be with people who nurture your inner child. It's like you'll go to someone who say, yeah, you're dealing with someone who's in a third party. There's no third party here. This is just inconsistent, in and out player, right? And would you think the angels will call this card a player? It's not. Like, that is a 3D person naming this person a player or cheater. They don't name that, right? But what I'm saying is that this is about healing the inner child and collaborating with people who make you feel more aligned with. Because if they're saying your person's a cheater and you're like, yeah, he is a fucking cunt, she is a bitch, she is a cheater, you're right, but you still have that pull to that person. So what does that do? All that does is make you angry against the person that you love. It doesn't resolve it. It's just, that's all it does. We teach you to make you understand, because you're a light worker. You're here to understand empathy. You're an empath, right? With the moon card, your intuition, to have understanding about things that are not seen with the moon card. So that's like, there's loads of like mental health. You can't see it. Are you going to judge someone who has mental health? And there's Twin Flames, light workers, starseeds, rife with mental health. You can't see it. It's about the unseen. So stop judging someone's character, their behavior. They might even have mental health, depressions, mental health, all sorts of stuff. And there's you listening to people, tarot readers, spiritual leaders, cussing out by how their characteristics of a trait that could be a mental something or from abuse as a child. This is what this is about. Be a starseed and work on just what enlightens you, loves you, right? That's what this is. Let's close it out. Oops. I just got a message. Someone, I don't know. I'll say it anyway. something about dropout. So maybe one of your kids dropping out from school, want to come out of school or something like that. Like again, this is like non-judgment on your child about not wanting to go to school or want to drop out of school, college, university. There's always counselling anyway. I need to love me first and I can love you. That's you, right? You always think it's your person is healing, they need to love themselves. You don't love yourself. Your person, like I say, is absolute about love here. You don't love yourself because you would follow your love. What you don't like is what they do from a belief system which isn't theirs. But you feel the love for that person and they love you. 2 of Cups here, 2 cups is, right? 2 aces. So this is a new beginning for you and for your person. And it's like, you know they ain't changing. So you change, that changes the situation. It's like as if someone's always calling you a stupid name at work, I would say fuck off and leave. But just say you can't or you whatever, right? Then it pisses you off. You go in and they keep calling you names. You go in, you keep calling you names. But if you go in and you're like, fuck off, cunt, right? Stop calling me names and dealing with it. You changing it, then the situation changes. Or ignoring it. People will say, I'll turn the other cheek. Me, like, no. Deal with it head on, right? What the fuck you keep calling me names for, right? This is this. Dealing with the situation. Okay, this person keeps going back to the third party. I need to understand why. He obviously doesn't like that person, love that person. So it's got to be deeper. It's got to be a tradition. Okay, he's got children. Yes, I would stay in a situation because of my children. This is this. Understanding it and collaborating with people instead of them just saying, oh, he's a player, she's a cheat. Collaborating with people and making you understand the connection, right? And that makes you love yourself then. Okay, I understand that situation. Then you can release that and love yourself. So this is about the law of perpetual law of transmutation of energy here. I do see myself settling down with you. Yeah, when you do this, then they can see settling down with you, right? Otherwise, no, they just settle over there. I hurt you because it was easier then to tell you the truth. This is connected with the Knight of Wands. When you get to the nitty gritty and you really look at the situation, like if you've been with me for a while, I don't know if you have. When I first came here and I mentioned David, I mentioned he had 2 kids. Now all of a sudden he's got 5 kids, right? Because just when we separated, I said this in this reading, when he came back round 4 years later, literally, I think his daughter was just born. If she or the ex-partner, which he says he wasn't with, I don't know, I haven't spoken to her, I don't want to speak to her, but was pregnant, probably 8 or 9 months. So meeting me and Reed getting back together with me, that was quite awkward, he felt to say. Like, oh, you got any other kids or you with anyone? He was like, no, but, you know, the ex is 9 months pregnant or I've got a 2 weeks old baby. Why I'm telling you that is so over the time, I didn't know. He didn't tell me about that, right? And plus I've got another one with her. So likelihood, because if I would have been in the 5 of Pentacles, stuck to a root belief system, fuck off, David, go back to your family. Like, you've just had a little newborn baby, go back to the wife. He ain't married, but you see what I mean? So he kept it stush. I hurt you because it was easier than to tell you the truth. But looking back on that, yeah, that would have been hard. And if he did say that, there would have been a possibility of me saying, what the fuck? You just had a kid? What you doing with me? Him trying to explain that, listen, I just shagged the woman and she kept the kid, right? I'm just telling you that someone's pregnant or I've just had a child. It don't matter. It don't mean I've been with her. I haven't been comforting her while she's pregnant. It was like, so he just didn't say nothing. Understanding, like I said, you need to understand the situation. Reflection, if I would have done this and said fuck off, right? See you later. We wouldn't be here now. You wouldn't have just heard the phone with him. FaceTime David. You wouldn't been here, right? So that's that. Understanding the situation instead of saying, oh, my person's a cunt, he's a cheat, he's a liar. Wise counsel is what you need. Collaborating with people who are wise. And don't tell me you haven't done things that are fucking outrageous and bad and lied and stuff like that yourself. This is the judgment over this reading as well. Okay? Book a reading, book counselling. Check out the description box. Speak to you later.